Thank you for having me. Honjo-san, I learned a lot about your tea. I was afraid that I might be losing my voice over a lot of talks, drinks, and karaoke over the last 2-3 days. But thanks to your generous donation of your tea, I'm still okay. So I'm going to talk about Japan House Los Angeles. And unlike Ito-en's presentation, you have a huge lineup of great tea and coffee. We don't have the presence yet. We started out our project almost 2 years ago. Like the office was created in January 2016, but we're still working on it. But and so I'm sure that there are quite a few people among you who have not heard or known about Japan House. Because sometimes when I exchange cards, people come to me and say, so what kind of business are you in? Is that the kind of housing business, like Daiwa House? I said, no. And the others came to me and said, is this a gift shop, Japanese gift shop? And I said, no. Is it a hotel? No. No, we're not a housing company. We're not steakhouse. We're not gift shop. We are public diplomacy initiative launched by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Japan to nurture a wider and deeper understanding and appreciation of Japan by showcasing various aspects of the country, ranging from art, culture, to science and technology, to fashion, design, lifestyle, and food. Everybody's interested in food, so it's good that we can feature Japanese food as well. We are one of the 3 in the world. There are 3 Japan houses in the world: London, Sao Paulo, and Los Angeles. We're only one in the United States. Our colleagues in Sao Paulo, Japan House Sao Paulo was opened earlier this year in April. And they've been visited by so many people. As a matter of fact, over the first 5-6 months, more than 400,000 people visited the facilities, which is great, but they're giving me a lot of pressure because we haven't opened yet. The London hasn't opened yet, and the expectation imposed on us is really high, but we're working on it. But because there are 3 hubs of Japan House in the world, and each country has distinctively different culture and taste among local people, we have to make sure that the branding and the level of programs should be maintained and unified. So let's take a look at the concept video compiled by our global producer, Ken Hara. So how do you like that? Thank you. So a few verbal explanation is necessary to understand the concept of it because it represents long-standing Japanese culture values like attention to detail, being simple but refined and delicate. And that is true to everything that was shown there, from Japanese flower arrangement to high-tech contemporary technology of robotics, to food, and to pop culture even. The perfume was featured there. And it's a long-standing, and it's kind of common thread that goes through everything that we feature, and it connects us from the past to the present and to the future. Well, now let's talk about Japan House Los Angeles, because as much as we appreciate the core concept, American culture is somewhat or a lot different from what we want to showcase. And that's the significance of the presence of Japan House. But let's see how it will look. So we are based in Hollywood and Highland, and which is the hub of the entertainment industry, and we're located. It's in the one of the biggest shopping and entertainment complex. It's in Southern California, split between the second floor and the fifth floor. So it's for general public that we have to start from the fact that we're in the United States and Los Angeles, and we're located in Hollywood, which I already explained. This is the complex, the Hollywood and Highland, and split between the second floor and the fifth floor, which is a challenge. But so you go up on the red carpet that you see Dolby Theater in front, the front entrance Dolby Theater, where Academy Award is held every year. And this is the second floor part of Japan House, Los Angeles, starting with the shop, to be operated by a company, Japanese company called Welcome, that runs the lifestyle shop in Japan called Shibone, and also the museum shop of the New Art Center, Kokuritsushin Bijutsukan. And the second half of the second floor is the gallery, exhibition gallery, and half mid-center part can be dedicated to director's talk whenever we have artists of the exhibitions, the artwork to be exhibited there. The space is like 200 square meters, actually. So three touring exhibitions will be sent from Japan, touring around the 3 locations, and we have original exhibition as well. The fifth floor would be it is facing the south, commanding a beautiful view, and at the end of the approach is a Japanese restaurant, which is rather small with about 30 seats. We'll be serving authentic Japanese dishes. Very cozy, very intimate. So it's like a hidden gem, as opposed to the second floor where there will be many people, visitors, tourists, and local people. This fifth floor would be currently a semi-private floor. So people will come because of the restaurant, because of programs that we do. It's a destination place. This is a library lounge with about 800 books on Japan, in English primarily, but some of them are in Japanese as well. This is a multi-purpose hall. We call it salon. It will be used for multiple purposes like lectures, seminars, reception, some kind of regional promotion programs, and we do have the place where the chef can exhibit and deliver their foods. So it can be used for multiple purposes. It's great to have the Japanese presence in a place like Hollywood, one of the most mundane, worldly places even in the United States. You can see fake Spider-Man, fake Mickey Mouse on the street, but then we do have this presence of sophisticated high art, high pop culture type of programs in Japan House. This is why it's very important to have the presence. So we're proud to be the operator of it. It's still important to know that we're not just physical presence. We're not just physical facilities. We are what is called hakomono. We want to be a vital, dynamic platform of people coming, for people coming here to Japan House LA to enjoy, experience Japan with 5 senses, to see, to taste, to hear, to smell, and touch, and engaged in conversations and discussion in many ways. So what is the key to success of Japan House Los Angeles? I think that is partnership and collaboration. Partnership with other Japanese governmental agencies like JETRO, JNTO, Japan Foundation, and of course the Consul General's offices and the embassy. We call it J5, including ourselves. It's one all Japan project, but also we like to work with Japan American societies, Japan Society. They're all, I mean, and locally we do have Japanese American Culture and Community Center, and all of them are doing excellent jobs, and we like to work with them as well to create synergy. And most importantly, we like to work with US-Japan Council. The founding board of chair of the council, Tom Eno, is on the steering committee. That is like the board of Japan House Los Angeles, and Irene Hirano is one of the advisors. So, and it does make sense not to collaborate, to partner with US-Japan Council. We do have leaders like yourselves in various sectors of the industry, like the government, the business, nonprofit, and millennium even. So we are looking forward to working with you before and particularly after we open